Hey there, welcome to my channel. Welcome to your Wild Spirit reading for the week of April 15th. Today is Friday. It's Good Friday for those of you that celebrate Easter. Maybe you celebrate the pagan holiday that is also Easter-ish. And either way, I hope you're having an awesome day off today if you are having a day off. So your reading is 3 cards, and I'm doing situation, do, don't do. This is a really cool spread where there's the first card is the overall personification of the situation in your life, a situation in your life. So start thinking, what do you want a reading on today? That's what's coming, okay? The next card is what you should do more of in said situation, okay? And then the other card is what you should stop doing or do less of in the situation. It's one of my favorite spreads. I teach it to all my Dabbler to Diva students, which Dabbler to Diva, by the way, level 1 is coming to you in June. So if you've ever been interested in learning to read the tarot cards just like I do, I teach exactly my methods, which is not memorizing a thing. You don't have to memorize shit. You can just learn the tarot intuitively, storytelling version, the way I do it. And people love it. People take it over and over again because once you take the course, you never have to pay again. As long as I run the course, you have a free seat for life. Of the life of the course. Okay, so if you're interested, just click the link below and you can find all the details. All right, here we go. So your situation is 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. So the cups, when we look at the cups, that represents the element of water. So when we think of water, we think of emotions, we think of relationships, intuition, compassion, empathy, all those watery type feminine feelings, okay? Now, when you look at this card, I want you to have a look at it. Where is he looking? Where is this sad, poor, depressed guy's focus? It is focused on the 3 of Cups that have fallen over. He's like, I am so bummed and sad that I've lost my wine or whatever this is. Like he's so focused on what he's lost and the past that he's not realized there's 2 cups standing there. They're just, if he would just look up and turn around, stop feeling sorry for himself and look around, he would notice there are 2 cups right behind him. So for you, if you have been feeling in a funk lately and focusing on what you've lost or what's gone wrong or what you no longer have, sometimes, I know I get like this sometimes, everybody does. And this particular card has changed lives because it makes people realize, oh my God, the tarot is right again. I am focusing on what's not working. I'm focusing on the negative things in my life, and I'm not focusing on what is working and what is still available to me and what I do have still. And so this is honestly at the very core of it, it's just the practice of gratitude. That's all it is, because what we focus on expands, what we focus on grows, where our energy flows, abundance grows. And that's not just abundance in financial either, that's abundance of all things. Sometimes when we're in this funk for a really long time, it can rewire our brain to look for things that aren't working. Because as human beings, we are wired to want to find proof that we are right. That's really, most people are just like, you know what, I'm going to be right, even if I'm miserable. Dr. Phil says, oh my God, I can't believe I'm quoting him again. What is wrong with me? I quote him all the time, but just 2 usually, but this is a new one I'm dropping in. Oh my God. What is it again? Oh, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Yeah, what is wrong? What is wrong with me? That is a good one, though. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Okay. Now, being right, sometimes, people who are very competitive just love being right and they love to win. So sometimes that's just part of your character makeup, and that is okay, as long as it's not to your own detriment or others' detriment. So in this case, you may need to really work hard at rewiring your brain towards gratitude. Now, there have been some studies, seriously, there has been some studies done showing that practicing daily, not even, doesn't have to be daily, but regular, consistent gratitude practice, it could be as easy as waking up in the morning going, what am I grateful for today? 3 things. The other key of that people often miss is what would make today great? I'm grateful for this, but what could happen today that would make today great? And at the end of the day, you have to reflect on your day and go, well, that was pretty great. I'm grateful for that. So it kind of brings you into a loop. And what it does is it trains your brain to look at positive things and things to be grateful for, as opposed to my life is shitty, everything's going wrong for me. And I'm not, listen, I get in this mind frame all the time. So this is not at all a judgment thing, because this is a very human thing. So don't worry, you're not alone. But we can get into a loop where my life is not going well. Everything's going to shit. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just feel like everything's going wrong. Because what are you focusing on? everything that's going wrong. And you're looking for stuff to go, see? I know people like this, where they would go, see? This went wrong. Told ya. Okay. Now, I want you to use the example. Here's an analogy for you. I'm a fan of analogies. You know, when you were younger, let's say you're in your teens and you had a crush on someone that was driving a white car, a specific type of a car, okay? Dollars to donuts. When you would go out in the world during that time of your life, suddenly there was a shit ton of these kind of white cars everywhere. Am I right? Why is this? Because your brain has attached to this white car and you're subconsciously looking for it everywhere. This is the same exact thing your brain does when you feel like nothing is going right. Nothing is going right in my life, and your subconscious mind is going to find things to reinforce that over and over again. What we want to do is train our brains to find things that are done, that are working. You know what? Actually, I had a great day. I look back on my day and I had this happen that was great, this and this and this. And you kind of just, you don't totally ignore things that don't work, but if focusing them is not going to change anything, then just let them go, okay? Just saying. All right, anyways. So, important for you to know that you may or may not have been focusing on that kind of stuff. So, important mind shift for you. Do more of this, King of Swords. Now, getting out of your emotional funk in your case, sometimes being in action helps, but in your case, for you, it is speaking your personal truth, and it is seeing things very clearly for exactly how they are without your emotions. So, maybe a time for you to look at your situation very logically and forget about being emotional about it for a second. You know, actually, I'm doing really good. Go through your finances. Are you as broke as you are? Probably not. Like the Bank of Nova Scotia says, you're richer than you think. Your reading brought to you today by the Bank of Nova Scotia and Dr. Phil. You know? So sometimes we need to look at life like that, very logically. Look at all your finances. Am I broke? No, actually, I'm doing pretty damn good. If I'm not, emotional about it. So take your emotions out of it. Stand in your power as the King of Swords. Look at things very logically. Be assertive and speak your truth. Cut through the BS of your own BS. Cut through your own BS is what's coming through today. Cut through your own BS. This card is the don't do. Stop doing this. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for, this is not, it's like, stop waiting to be rescued is what's coming. I know that sounds really, it's not harsh. I'm not being harsh, but sometimes when we get into a funk, we feel like things are not working, nothing is working, we can get in a very helpless space where we feel, oh my God, I'm never going to get out of this myself. I need someone to come in. I need an adult. I know I'm almost 54, but I need a grown-up. Where's my mom? If you're waiting for someone like a mom figure to come in and save your ass, she's not coming. She's not coming. So you need to stand up in your own, power and recognize that you can get yourself out of this. So do yourself a favor, practice some gratitude. Just do it for like 30 days. Do like a gratitude challenge for yourself for 30 days. Bring some people along with you. If you have a business, start a Facebook group for it. Why not? Why the hell not? Just see what happens. Okay? As always, would love to have you in our Wild Spirit Society. You get Wild Spirit readings that are 7 cards every single week. And you also get every third Wednesday of the month, you get a free reading from me live on Zoom, one-on-one. They're done in a group setting, but they're really fun. You get a beautiful workbook when you join, and you get 20% off all of the things I offer, plus a free seat in my Dabbler to Diva class, which is coming in June. So if you're ever interested in learning to read the tarot, like me, you can sign up for Dabbler to Diva in the link below. All right, have a wonderful rest of your long weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.